You felt this impact on your shoulder, and the raven passes overhead and starts to circle around back toward you.
I'm going to try and calm him, or just put my hand out. Maybe bright scale, my familiar kind of goes on, and I just kind of say quietly, I'm a friend. I'm a friend.
Yeah, you see as you say this to the raven, it looks at you and its eyes are kind of wide, but it does put its wings out and slow down as it swoops at your hip and dives down. You see it lands on a black book with a tattered cover.
I want to pat it on the head and say, "Don't worry, little fella. I'll get you home."
You begin to approach a forlorn hill that reaches up to a small chalet, a little country house that looks like it was once very nice, but has clearly fallen into disrepair. You see various other ravens are leaving their roost on the building as the sun is setting. Toys that might have belonged to a young girl. They knock the dolls off the shelf, and all of a sudden, they start to vibrate on the floor. Iron gate and fence that encloses this graveyard. There are only 4 gravestones. One larger than the other 3, one with a smaller one next to it, and then 2 sort of medium-sized ones in another area. Both labeled Heluth is one, and it says, "Our pride and joy, lost too soon, 11 years old."
Okay.
And the second says, "Sylphine, beloved daughter, may she find peace at last." Pull from the water what appears to be a locket of some kind. And as you hold it in your hand and bright scale kind of climbs back up onto your shoulder, it opens up to reveal 2 pictures of one you recognize as a portrait, a drawing of the girl that you saw in the attic, and another is of a younger child.
Gonna dig into the ground and try and put the amulet in the grave, I guess.
As you do that, the raven looks at you and opens its mouth slightly and slowly just fades from existence.
Oh, okay.
Purple light, basically, in the form of a vortex that opens up on the ground. You see a clawed hand come out of the portal and inch its way toward you. This is some kind of monstrosity seeming to come out of the Shadowfell. Okay. Before you have a chance to collect yourself, you see another of these claws skitter out of the portal, as well as a sort of imposing, tall figure that looks like a scarecrow. And wrapped around the outside of the building, you see the silhouette of a black dragon tail curled around the pillars of this apparent mausoleum.
Silva wants to look at Brightscale and say, "This is our home."